Hi there, my name's Dean, and I have over 30 years of experience in various aspects of marketing. And I talk about marketing strategy all the time, but I may be guilty of not really giving you any marketing strategy examples. First of all, there are two basic types of marketing today. It's either online or offline marketing. And my experience with small business owners is that very few, if any of them, ever have actual budgets for their advertising. They go by what feels good, their gut. And each of us has our own comfort level when it comes to money. Because of that, you'll have larger businesses actually spending less money than smaller businesses advertising in the same niche. Of course, that isn't really right and it's not based on ROI, but it is an observation and it's something you probably want to keep in mind as you look at your own advertising needs. Now, let's get on with the first example of an online marketing strategy. Let's start with hotels first. You notice in the left-hand circle we have LinkedIn and Pinterest. Pinterest, by the way, is the photograph-based service and it's really quite popular. The reason why LinkedIn is involved in hotels is that most hotels have a convention center, or at least a convention room, and you'll have a manager over that department. This manager deals primarily with professionals, and she or he will want to really keep in touch with those folks. LinkedIn is a way to do it and get around the secretary guarding the front desk at that business where the target executive works. To the other side, tourist, and you'll notice things like Twitter and hotel review sites are very important to them, not so much on the convention side. However, in the middle of our two rings, we have YouTube. Now, TripAdvisor and Facebook are also very important, but as you can see, there's a mix, and what's most important to which department depends on who your target audience is. Professionals on one side, tourist on the other. Obviously, online marketing is no substitute for offline marketing. In fact, if you have a small tourism-based business and you're not in a very good location, you really have to have some offline marketing to supplement whatever's happening online. These are two halves to the same puzzle, and I hope you won't ignore the other half. Let's take another online example now. Let's talk about restaurants. You'll notice we've used our rings again on our restaurant example, except this time the left-hand ring is for restaurants catering to foodies. On the right-hand side, restaurants that cater to tourists and a more general audience. Let's start with the foodies. Obviously, Urban Spoon is not a service the average person out on vacation is likely to consult. However, if you love food and you truly care about quality food, Urban Spoon is a good place to be. Zagat is where Google Plus gets their restaurant ratings, so you really probably want to go there. On the other side, of course, we're off on vacation in a faraway city. You don't know where to eat. You may well work with TripAdvisor. I have a friend who does exactly that before taking his family to eat, and they have a blast because every night they go on an adventure to a new restaurant and they're virtually guaranteed of success. Don't overlook TripAdvisor. In the center, the usual suspects. However, I want to point out Yelp. Yelp is terribly important for restaurant reviews, and you need to be on Yelp no matter which side of these two rings you happen to fall on. I hope the takeaway here is that you'll have a different marketing mix depending on the niche you have, even within the same industry, restaurants, or in the case of hotels, the convention manager may have a different marketing mix than the front desk manager in the same building. You know, I hope you took some information away from this and it's a little helpful. If you have any questions, never hesitate to get a hold of me. I'm right here. I'm at www.deanlewis.biz, and as always, I'll ask you to subscribe if you're finding any of these videos helpful. Listen guys, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you again shortly. Take care.